didn't work.
Hello, and welcome to the Q Show. I am Q Snesser. Today's theme is important people of today's world. Our guest includes Princess Diana, the Pope, Bill Gates, Mother Teresa, and even a specialist on the late, great Abraham Lincoln. Our first guest is a well-dressed friend from Italy, a world-renowned religious leader. I'd like to welcome our first guest, the Pope, John Stephen. So, how you been?
I'm okay.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. So, where's been the last place you visited?
Went to Africa.
Really, hasn't been? Was it nice down there, or was it worse, or
The weather was better than it was right now.
did you like visit a tribe or something?
Yeah, I visited a tribe in Algeria.
They were wearing clothes, weren't they?
Yeah, they were wearing clothes.
Oh, this is one. I've always been wondering this, but how much money do you make?
Very little.
So, or another question is, how many hours a day do you spend praying?
I spend 15 hours a day praying.
I can spend 5 minutes.
You need some help then.
Sorry. Well, I gotta. It sounds pretty stupid, but are you saved?
Yes, I'm saved. Been saved for many years.
I was just wondering. That was a dumb question, actually.
We know.
So, do you have any family?
No, and my mother's dead now, so.
I'm sorry about that. But how were you chosen to be the Pope?
I was elected
Elected by people or?
by bishops in the Roman Catholic Church.
Reminds me of a chess game. So what do you usually do when you visit the country?
Preach about baptism, Roman Catholic churches, lots of religious stuff.
Do you have fun doing this?
I enjoy myself.
That's good. As long as you enjoy what you do. So, is there any, like, outside of what you do, like stuff that you do outside of your work?
Not really. It's kind of, if I'm not praying, then I'm normally out with like a revival or something.
Revival. What do you like? Go to a certain church usually, or do you go to
I visit
different?
I visit many churches in a week.
So, I got a question. How do you love wearing these robes and hats? I couldn't stand wearing all this stuff.
After you wear them for a while, you get used to them, but at first, it was really uncomfortable.
So, why do you think you were chosen to be the Pope?
It was my father's fault.
It was.
It was all my father's fault.
But do you like what you do now, though?
I like it now.
That's good. So, well, thank you, Pope. Well, thank you, Pope, for joining us on our show. I hope you come back on.
I'll
It's been a
think about
pleasure.
it. Bless you, child.
Well, now we'll be going to our first commercial break.
Woo!
Did the surge leave you flat? Have you been to see the doctor and still come up with a thirst? Then go for the cool drink. Go for Hyper Cola.
Come on!
Hyper! Do that!
Yeah! Hey!
Well, today's been an interesting day. Well, now we got a guest. She's the modern saint, Mother Teresa. Let's give her a warm round of applause. Mother Teresa, please sit here. Thank you. Too big. How you been, Mother Teresa?
I've been okay. How are you?
I've been great. So, where's the last place you have visited?
I went to this little island of people who needed my help. Who are you?
Kyushu. Remember?
I am. Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Are you like sick and you're okay? You're healthy, right?
Yeah, I never caught anything. I'm spiffy.
Spiffy. So, what led you into this career of just devoting your lives to other people?
Right. See, I used to be a nurse at this war place, and I met this person, and they were dying, and I stayed with them until they died, and they thanked me for it because I thought I was really neat, because I spent all that time with them before they died, and it made me feel real special inside. So I decided to dedicate my life to helping other people who need it.
So how old were you when you started this job?
I believe I was in my 20s,
20s?
yeah.
Early 20s. So this is just favorite thing to do. How come have you ever got sick? I mean, you've been around people all your life that's been sick.
No, the Lord has protected me.
That's great. I don't know a person. How old are you? Oh, never mind. I don't think we should ask that question. So, what other things have you done in your life other than helping people? Is that all?
Not much. I was born. I helped people.
What have you done as a child? What did you do as a child?
I don't know.
Just like a regular
I don't know.
person?
I can't remember that far back.
Well, so, anything else you would like to say?
Save the lepers!
Save the lepers.
Save the lepers!
So have you, one time in your life, what's the scariest you have been?
I've never been scared. I've had the door protected.
So you never were worried you would catch some deadly disease that was going to kill you?
No.
Or
No.
I mean, have you traveled all around the world, haven't you? I mean, where?
Pretty much. There's a couple countries I haven't been to, like Romania, and I come to America, but not to save sick people.
What do you come to America for?
To do stupid fill in the daytime shows like this.
Oh, so you're saying my show's stupid, huh?
Well, take a look around.
Okay, we're going to our first commercial break, people. We'll be right back.
One. Two.
Come on, push it out.
Three.
Wimp.
4. 5.
Fitness. Good for your mind, good for your body, good for life.
1.
5. Alright, our next guest is the richest man in the world. Let's hear a warm welcome for Bill Gates!
Yeah! Yeah!
Need some money today!
You're getting this, Gates.
Nasser. Keith, have I given you money lately?
No, you have not.
Well, here's $1 million.
Thanks. Thanks. You can stop by. You can be on my show more often, man.
Love to be here, Keith.
I love you being here too. So, how you been?
Just fine.
You been good? That's great. That's great. So, what is the latest project you've been working on?
Windows 98.
So, what's it been like?
It's been fast. I
Really
made it
fast?
the fastest one that's ever been made. A few glitches, but nothing I can't work through.
So, how much money do you make? Everybody wants to know how much money Bill Gates makes.
When? Like right now?
Like right now, how much money are you making just for being on my show?
$2 million.
Really? If I was making that money, I'd get 5 cents for mine. No, I'm joking. So, but, what, an hour do you think?
An hour?
$100,000, something
An
like
hour,
that?
I'm making...
Because I heard people talking every 4 seconds, you're making $8. I mean, that's a lot of money. I mean,
They're wrong.
they're wrong?
I make $20 every 4 minutes. So right now, an hour, I make about $500,000 an hour.
Now tell me, people, is that a lot of money or what?
Woo!
So, what do you do in your spare time?
My spare time, I keep myself pretty busy. I love to bodybuild, love making
Love
muscles,
that.
and I'm on the golf course an awful lot. You know how us big celebrities are, we're always golfing.
So you golf at those really popular golf courses.
Yeah.
You think you ever making it into a tournament? Think you're good enough to do that?
Maybe in about a year after I finish my,
You going through training?
yeah, got another year of lessons to go.
So, how'd you start off?
How did I start off?
How'd you start off being rich? How'd you get to where you are right now?
It all started in my garage.
In the garage.
It's
Doesn't
awesome.
everything starts in the garage? Band, everything starts in the garage for some reason.
I just got this contract with IBM, wanted me to make Windows, so I was like,
So there you were, making Windows.
yep. My first model was Windows 1983.
Was it
Slow.
slow?
Slow as can be.
Well, what do you think? I mean, like, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm sitting next to the richest guy in the world. I just got $1 million, people.
It's intimidating, isn't it?
Man, so what'd you do? What, I mean, were you a smart or genius, should I say, when you were a kid?
No.
Or were you just
I was flat
LD?
dumb. I was dumb. I'll tell you, I was dumb. Elementary school, D's and F's all the way through. Junior high, I got D's and C's. High school, I got up to B's. That was my highest grade. I never had an A in my
So I
life.
bet your teacher's thinking, here's a learner person going out into the world that don't know squat. And here you are, the richest man in the world, making computer software, going at the speed of light.
I know. My teachers are all. My teacher. I get phone calls from my teachers every day.
Want money?
Give us some money. No.
Yeah, you make fun of me. I would do the same
Yeah.
thing. I don't think so, making fun of me all the time. Saying I'm no good and everything. Here I am, the richest man in the world. Like, yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, you love your job, don't you?
Oh, I love it. I love making software. It's so much fun.
I mean, what's the most fun you've been doing making software? 98, the Pentium processors, or just making a whole new computer version type? You know, just
As much as I like making computer games and stuff, software, I enjoy my recreation time better. Golfing and weightlifting, I like that a lot. Software stuff is work. That's
so
all
you
business.
just do it for the money. That's it.
That's right.
Just
Pretty much for the money. I mean, I like it, but golf and stuff is way better.
Now, you own $50 billion or so or more, right?
In stocks.
In stocks. So what do you say you got at home? Just if you wanted to pull out your wallet right now.
Hold on, let's count.
Go right ahead. Let's count your money up. Let's go for it. Right here. How much money would you say you got in your wallet right now?
Right now, probably
Just-
4 million.
4 million.
Let's see.
Carry $50 in my wallet.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. I have 5 million on it right now.
Okay, 5. Can I come over to your house?
So you can't come to my house.
Your house, is it like the richest or most expensive house?
No, I kind of keep my house kind of simple because I live in a nice neighborhood in Los Angeles.
Do you got like, I mean, do you love just like wake up not feeling good and just lay on the couch and having servants come to you and just...
I don't have servants. I don't
Oh, you
believe in
don't?
servants. That's bad stuff. If I'm going to do something, I can do it myself. I've had all kinds of
Richest man in
classes
the
for
world,
cooking.
richest man in the world, he actually can do stuff on his own.
It's amazing.
Don't have to, it's amazing, I can't believe this. Man. Sit next to Bill Gates, people! Woo! Well, love talking to you, Bill. It's been a pleasure. Stop by again, give me a couple more million sometime. So,
Yeah.
pleasure.
You want to go my hand now, Keith?
So, I guess we'll be cutting to our first commercial, people, and stay tuned. We'll be talking to Princess Diana and also the person who knows everything about Abraham Lincoln. So stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Will, and this is Keith, and we represent Landmark Trophies.
If you want a trophy, any size, shape, or way, gold, platinum, silver, any way, custom, you can get it.
We offer special group ratings, weekly sales, and we offer them for just any day purposes. Like if your son goes out and wins some big basketball game, get him a trophy. He'll love you for it.
Just any day, just come to Landmark Trophies and get whatever you want, custom, any way you want it made, we'll make it. There's no trophy that we cannot make. So,
Come to Landmark Trophies.
and be a winner.
Are you tired of flat hair?
Use Back to Basics Sunflower Shampoo for that extra lift. Now, Back to Basics Sunflower Shampoo has an addition. Conditioner.
And when you buy these two together, you get the free hairspray, travel size, and same sunflower smell as a special gift.
Only 3 payments of $19.95.
Okay, our next guest is the Princess of Wales, Princess Diana. So, how have you been?
Fine, how are you?
I've been great. This fun show
Yeah.
about popular people.
Pope and everybody.
Not so much the Pope, Bill Gates. There you go. Yeah. So how's life been treating you?
Really good actually. Well, me and my husband got a divorce, but it's going good without him.
Your kids taking it okay?
Yeah, my kids, they visit him like all the time, and he comes and brings them gifts and stuff, so it's no big deal.
So, what are you doing right now?
Well, I just got back from Bosnia, and I was trying to help stop the landmines because little kids literally were being blown up. They were like walking on landmines and having their legs blown off, and I was trying to like help stop it, and I was trying to help the kids over there, like their health and their safety.
It's terrible.
Hopefully, I succeeded.
That's terrible that kids have to live a life like
Yeah.
that.
Have to live like that.
What else? Like, have you done?
Well, I started a lot of support groups to help people that are needy and that are like have like diseases and stuff, and I try to help them and like make their life better.
What were you before you were a princess?
Just a normal person.
So, just one day,
Well, my father's always been the king, but he died, so I'm just a princess now.
So, one day, just Prince Charles just came up to you and asked for your hand in marriage.
Yeah, and I married him. We had 2 lovely children, William and Harry.
So, what happened? Just
It just didn't click. It just didn't go.
that's too bad. There's so many divorces in this world now. But I don't know. What else? Do you do anything special anymore?
Well,
Or do you-
no, I just, on a normal day, I just take care of my kids, and then I help people. Like, I go to, like, a little shelter and, like, orphanage, and I take care of young people, and I help them, like, when they're needy and stuff.
So you're more or less like a young Mother Teresa.
Yeah, I met Mother Teresa, and we were really close, and we have support.
So, why are you so called Princess Diana, even though you're divorced? And
Well, it was an agreement between me and my husband, Prince Charles, and Queen Victoria, and so we just decided to keep it. But I'm not called Your Highness. Nobody, like.
do you do a lot of charity work?
Yeah, I have over 100 charities which I visit and like care for every day, which like needy and sick and homeless go there. And I also have auctions for my like dresses because I have like many gowns that are worth a lot of money, and I have auctions for them, and they
You
go to
send the
charity.
money to
Yeah,
charity?
the money goes to charity, and it's only for charity, and it'll.
So you do a lot of charity work?
Yeah, a lot of charity work because I want to help the less fortunate.
Well, pleasure meeting you, Princess Diana, and I hope to see you again sometime.
You too.
Alright. Well, we'll be going to our commercial break.
Man, I wish I could play a piano.
Well, you can, man. Right here is a Casio piano, the easiest piano to learn by. Just go ahead. Try it.
Oh, it's hard. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. You'll be able to do this. Go ahead. Give it a shot. Well, you might need a little bit more practice.
And one day later, and 1 week later, listen to what he plays now.
Man, you're right.
I know, I'm right about everything. That is the best piano you could be taught by. It's a Casio.
Casio pianos are awesome. I'd recommend it.
I recommend them too. Alright. Well, for our final portion of the show, we have a specialist on a late President, Abraham Lincoln. Kirby. So how you been?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So, what made you go into studying of Abraham Lincoln?
Well, I read about his life and it just interested me. It seemed so interesting the way he was like so honest and caring and special.
Why was he so like he was?
I can't really say. All I really know is statistics, but I know that
That'd
he
be
was a
hard.
wonderful man. He was
Is that
caring.
your
And
parents?
he was into what he did.
So, is it true? I've been hearing ever since I was in school that he walked 6 miles, 3 miles up and 3 miles back just to return some lady's money.
That's a myth. He didn't even work for his dad.
He
He
did?
was the lazy bum of the family. But he was a nice, caring man.
I always thought he was the hard-working person out there always doing stuff type.
Nah, it's a myth, but he's still a good man.
But that could be true. You're right.
Who's the expert here, Keith?
Well,
So anyway,
so, what do you do in your spare time when you're not studying about Honest Abe? Or should I say, why was he called Honest Abe?
well, it was more of, he wasn't really honest, but he didn't lie. He was
He
called
was-
Honest Abe because of his personality and how caring he was, and it just, to them, meant genuinely good person, Honest Abe.
Now, what do you do when you're not studying about Abraham Lincoln?
Nothing. I
You
eat,
just
I sleep,
sit
and I
around?
study.
You study. Oh, you study. Well, when you're studying, what do you study about?
Everything about Abraham Lincoln.
Well, when you're not
Books,
thinking, when you're
encyclopedias.
not doing nothing about Abraham Lincoln, what do you do?
Eat and sleep.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay.
It's a joke. This show's a funny show.
Okay.
So, anything you like to say that about Abraham?
He's just a nice, honest, caring man. He's a good man.
Isn't he said
Well-
what has he done? I mean,
He's done lots of things. Well, let's begin from the beginning. He was born in a log cabin, and he grew up with his parents. They moved around a lot, and his dad did many things, but his dad died, and so did his mother, but not until he was like, his mother died when, I forget how old he was, but his dad didn't die until he was the president. So for a while he didn't have parents.
so yeah, pretty rough life.
Yeah, he did. He worked a lot when he had to, like when he had to have money. He went with his brothers down to New Orleans on a flatboat to deliver farm products. And let's see what else. He became interested in the law firm. He had several partnerships and even a few of his own law firms. And in between that, he worked in the government. He was a senator, and he was a governor, and some other stuff
So he
like
done
that.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And then once he became president, he was very, he had, like, when he had gone on those river rides down to New Orleans, I believe he went twice, he had seen slaves, and he didn't like it. It just made him so angry, yeah. And so,
He used to do.
yeah, and so he decided that he was going to do something about that. He decided that slavery was wrong. So when he became president, he wanted to abolish slavery. So
That's
it
what
was,
started the Civil War more or less.
yeah, and then once it started, he was very good about it. He knew what to do. He could take care of it, which was surprising because he had no war knowledge or experience.
So he was just somebody that became president and a good president.
That's right.
Better than the president we've got now.
Actually, most of the people didn't like Abraham Lincoln while he was president. And see, that's why he was murdered, because,
Wasn't the South just, they didn't want Lincoln to be president?
well, not only that, but the North also thought he was the right president at the time, although many people don't know that. And that's why John Wilkes Booth wanted to kill him, because he thought everybody would be happy and he would be famous if he killed him, because nobody liked him. But that was right after they had won the war, so everybody did like him then.
So, how did he die? I mean, what?
Well, he was at the movie theater. Well, not the movie. Well, to us it would be a movie theater. It was just a theater, you know.
Theater.
And it was a play. And he was up in his special box watching the play. And John Wilkes Booth had this all planned out. He had gone in the night before and fixed up the door so that nobody could open it from the outside, except for him because he knew how to do it. And so he locked that door, and he went and shot him. And then he jumped out of the booth, and Lincoln had been shot through the back of the skull. So Wilkes
So
jumped
we
out
had
of
no
the
chance.
Well, actually, he survived for all of the night and he died the next day. But Booth, the interesting part is, he broke his leg and wasn't caught for several days.
So when did you catch him at, you know?
I believe it was some sort of warehouse. He hobbled there after, when he jumped out of the platform, he got his foot caught.
So really nobody knew what happened when he first jumped out instead of running.
Yeah, everybody was pretty much in shock.
So they didn't even try to do nothing to stop him or anything.
Well, no, it was too much. It was just happened so fast. The whole thing, he had walked into the theater and shot the president and left. He was in and out of the building within 30 seconds. And that includes the time it took to get to the president. So that was very quick. And then they moved the president into another home and he just died the
So
next day.
died from the shot in the back of the head or
Blood
bleeding,
loss.
blood loss.
He
So
never
did
regained
he
consciousness.
never regained consciousness. He was just that's terrible that he did do that. It was
Yeah.
a good name. Really good name. Well, that about wraps up our show for now. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.
The Keith Show was produced by Amy and Amy Productions, and it was directed by Keith himself. All the arrangements were made by the catering company, Ashley's Catering Company, and his wardrobe was done by Spiffy Wardrobes. All guests were booked by the Beth Booking Company. Please tune in next time for our production.